So this is the do-it-yourself refugium with an aquaclear 110 filter. It's going to go on a little reef tank there. I don't really have the detailed step-by-step. I kind of caught you in the middle here, but as you can see, this is an aquaclear 110. I took the plastic that came with it. This was the bottom. This was one of the sides. All I did was I took the bottom part and I really just, my silicone is not beautiful, but who cares as long as it works. Made a little filter here for the overflow part so that nothing comes out, obviously. I made a little compartment with the other plastics for like overflow into the main, which is where I'll have probably some mineral mud, some live rock rubble, and then that little hunk of Chato, or Kato, whatever you want to call it, in there. This way it'll overflow from the main pump here. I'll probably put a poly filter here and a piece of foam in front of it so the poly filter doesn't get gunked up, and then overflow into there. And it's all just siliconed in place. I mean, it's really self-explanatory. You may see I cut the top off of one of the little plastic sides and put it on the back here like a tab, so that I thought about getting a clip-on LED light for it, but I don't feel like spending the money, so I went cheap. I'm going to show you the do-it-yourself light as well. And I took, this tube is too long, so I literally just cut it down. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm going to cut a hole in the lid the size of the do-it-yourself light, and I'm going to show you. And instead of switching the impeller, I'm probably going to cut two of the tabs off. That works. I bought two. I mean, you only need one, but they're micro mini CFLs, 13 watts, 800 lumen. It's a blue light. It's like a bluish hue, 6500K. They're somewhere. Anyway, so it's nice looking light. And I bought, here's it screwed into this. I was just testing it. But this little bottom piece, without it, you can get for like $2.50 at Lowe's. It's just a male-end plug. And then the light screws into it. But I just did that to test. I have to attach it to the do-it-yourself light box, which I've got outside because I was painting it. The Krylon spray paint for plastic is the best. Little mess on the edge there, but this is a conduit box. It's a 1 1/4 inch conduit box that they have over there at Lowe's or Home Depot, doesn't matter. And the top had like a little fitting on it, which I cut off, so it's just a hole, which light will come out of it, but I don't really care. It'll vent. This is the part. I also cut that down a little bit too, where I'm going to put that plug, and the bulb will sit in there. I painted the inside white, obviously, for reflection purposes. And I'm just going to place that right on top. Cheap. Heat will vent out of the top. Shouldn't create that much anyway. The white's still drying because that paint was crap paint. Definitely use Krylon. I actually painted the inside white first, like 3 hours ago, and it was still wet like 20 minutes ago. Whereas I spray painted the black an hour ago, not even. It was drying 20 minutes. So Krylon for plastic, not the cheap shit to the left. Krylon's the best. It's worth the extra money for like 100%. It adheres right to the plastic. You don't even need to sand it, anything. So it's pretty awesome. Once I have all this together and running and I figure out what I'm going to do with everything on this little reef tank, I'll show you what it looks like.